You know, right now, all across the world, there's a quiet revolution happening on our factory floors. But it's not about bigger, louder machines. It's about smarter ones. Today, we're diving into how artificial intelligence is tackling a goal that's basically been a human obsession for centuries: how to manufacture things perfectly. I mean, really stop and think about that for a second. That one question has driven inventors, engineers, and craftspeople forever. How do you get rid of every single flaw, every tiny wobble, every little inconsistency to create something that is just perfect? For most of history, the answer was just, better tools and more careful human supervision. But now we've got a new player in the game: AI-driven synthesis. And look, this isn't just about programming a robot to do the same task over and over. This is about giving an AI a goal, like, hey, build the strongest, lightest car door possible, and then letting it figure out the best way to do it. The AI learns, it experiments, and it ends up discovering ways to build things with a precision that a human being could never even design. And let me be clear, this is not some far-off sci-fi fantasy. This is happening as we speak, in some pretty surprising industries. So let's zoom in and see where this tech is already making things smarter, faster, and a whole lot stronger. Let's start with something huge, literally: construction. We're talking about incredibly complex, massive projects. AI is now being used to analyze every single variable you can think of, from the type of screws used to the daily work schedules, all to squeeze every last drop of efficiency out of the process for the best economic result. It's actually building our world more efficiently. Or how about pharmaceuticals? This is a field where one tiny mistake can have, well, life or death consequences. AI is now overseeing the manufacturing of drugs, not just to make it faster, but to pretty much eliminate the chance for human error. It's helping get life-saving medicine to the people who need it faster and more safely than ever before. It's even in the food you eat. You probably don't think about it at the grocery store, but AI-powered robots are sorting fruits and veggies at incredible speeds. And intelligent systems are making sure every package is sealed perfectly. All of this means better quality, more productivity, and way less waste in our food supply chain. And it's not just about making existing things better. AI is pushing the very boundaries of science. It's being used to perfect the super complex process of making next-gen materials, like these perovskite solar cells. By fine-tuning how they're made, AI is making them way more stable and efficient, and that could be a total game-changer for green energy. And okay, if you really want to get a sense of just how mind-blowingly precise this all is, get this. AI is now helping to build complex, microscopic structures out of actual DNA. Yeah, it's a thing called DNA origami. We are literally manufacturing things at the molecular level with AI guiding the entire process. All right, so we've seen these incredible results, from skyscrapers all the way down to DNA. But how? How does the AI actually pull off this level of perfection? Well, the secret isn't some single magic trick. It's all about a constant, intelligent feedback loop that never stops learning. It really boils down to this elegant three-step dance. First, the AI is watching production happen in real time, 24/7. Second, using all that data, it doesn't just find mistakes, it actually predicts them before they can even happen. And then third, it automatically tweaks the process, adjusting things on the fly to prevent that mistake from ever happening in the first place. It's just this continuous cycle of getting better and better and better. So the real paradigm shift here is moving from being reactive to being predictive. You see, the old way was a person finding a mistake after it was already made. It was slow, it was inefficient, always one step behind. The new way, it's instant, it's predictive, and it creates a level of consistency that was, frankly, impossible for us to achieve before. Okay, a smarter process, a predictive process, that all sounds great, right? But what does it actually mean in the real world? What's the bottom line for companies and, for us? Well, let's look at the numbers. Just let this number sink in for a second. We're seeing that these AI control strategies can improve the consistency of a batch of products by 30 to 50%. That's not a small incremental improvement. That is a massive, massive leap forward in quality. And a number like that has this huge ripple effect. It means radically better products for all of us. It means fewer errors and way more efficiency for the manufacturer. It even means less downtime, because the AI can predict when a machine is about to need maintenance. And, of course, all of this adds up to one thing:
lower costs to make stuff.
Look, as absolutely incredible as all this is, we're really just scratching the surface here. The foundation that's being built today is just the opening act for an even crazier future. So what's next on the horizon for the world of manufacturing?
Well, for starters, researchers are now using AI to design completely new materials. Materials with properties we've only ever dreamed of. They're pushing the absolute limits of 3D and even 4D printing with brand new substances. And okay, this one is wild. They're developing systems that can print directly onto moving targets. I want you to just imagine a robotic arm repairing a flying drone while it's still in the air. That's the kind of future we're heading towards.
And really, all of this leads to one pretty profound question. For all of human history, our greatest ideas have always been limited by our ability to actually build them. But what happens if AI removes that limit? If it gives us the power to manufacture almost anything we can imagine perfectly, what will we choose to make next?